Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. How are y'all doing? How y'all like my vibes today? My tarot card video vibes for this week. It's a bit rainy here in San Antonio, Texas. Overcast. 1 second. Okay, how's that? How's that? It's a little bit rainy, a little bit overcast in San Antonio, Texas, and because of that, I'm feeling a little bit dark. Not fall, dark. If anything, winter. But here I am, feeling a certain types of vibes today. All black, everything. Ready to do some tarot with y'all. If you've noticed, I got just a little bit of new art. Maybe you've seen these, maybe you haven't. New to this area, it's not necessarily new art. I got a TV in my room, and I've had to move some art around. So I'll move these over here. Anyway, that being said, how's it going? How y'all doing? It's a nice kind of dark in my room, which I like. Ready for dark, ready for grunge. Not necessarily like I don't know, like the essence of grunge, right? Uh, yeah. That's our look today, huh, Benjo? Anyway, with that being said, I've got my pumpkin spice coffee with the hazelnut coffee creamer here that I'm going to probably drink a lot of. Grunge essence, okay? I'm feeling dark except for my coffee. Um, I got the Dragon Tarot today. Gonna do the Dragon Tarot. So I hope that's okay with y'all. Anyway, how's it going? Oh my gosh, it's only been 2 minutes. Anyway, how y'all doing? How's it going? How is your Sunday? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I officially say in this me and Benja's tarot card reading. How y'all doing? How's it going? Got another week in September. As far as this household, not a lot of birthdays to celebrate. September goes all the way to the 31st. So, with that being said, I guess I should put my black stone over here. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, that's all about 3 minutes. I'm about ready to get this tarot card video started. I have another white barn candle. I just lit it like just now. Well, like 4 minutes ago. But I'm gonna show y'all. Anything else? No? Okay. Sun washed santal. Like mantle, but santal. Which is why it's a winter candle. Italian bergamot, white violet, and amber wood. A soy wax blend. It smells nice. It smells like it's a soft kind of fragrance. Yeah, but oddly, it kind of goes with the grunge. Anyway, yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. since it looks like this week that's my introduction for you, for y'all, whoever happens to be me and Banjo's tarot card client. Oh, Banjo? He already got his straight, he's laying down. But I talk to him a lot, so I'm glad he's right here. Sometimes he goes under the bed, and when I talk to him, it feels a little bit more awkward when he's under the bed. Oh, Banjo? Anyway, so yeah. Might as well make one more dish in here. Just gonna change out my barrel for this. I got all my sketches in there. I don't want anything to happen to them. Like being set on fire next to a candle. Anyway, I got that bear at Target a couple years ago, in case you're wondering. So anyway, a dark kind of vibe today. Like, I'm glad I have my makeup like this, but I would do my whole tarot card video like this. If it wasn't a video, if you were like, if it was in person, I would have my sunglasses on, which I think I got at Target. The only accessory I have today, other than my ring, I said no. It's grunge. No little fancy earrings. No jewel. No bracelet. Grunge. Oh no. There's two little, I guess, not Joker cards, but kind of like Joker cards, but they just kind of have the explanation that I've been doing in this deck. Here they are. They're both facing the other way. Okay. You know, I'm doing my best with this tarot card reading. I feel like, how many years did I do the Crow Tarot? The Cat Tarot, Crow Tarot, still reference the book. I'm, still in the process of this tarot card, Dragon Tarot, familiarization. So I hope you don't get too upset if I reference the book or it takes me a while to connect with the meaning of what the card's trying to say. But I really like this deck, and that being said, if you haven't noticed, I like to use this a lot for psychology and stuff like that, in each tarot deck having a different theme, be it dragon, crow, all that. I think there's a certain way of looking at these cards, in addition to what the creator says they mean. So anyway, it's a little after 9 a.m. here in San Antonio, Texas. I'm starting this video out a little later than normal. I thought I would get to this video a lot earlier, but here we are. You're ready? Come thin to win, huh? So So maybe if we want to still make this a learning experience, I still have an excuse to reference the book quite often. Maybe we can try the spread that the creators of the deck have suggested. It says y'all are supposed to shuffle cards. And the cards are going to face me, though. I think I'm the diviner. Yeah, when the questioner is satisfied, he puts his deck face down in front of the diviner. Okay, so it's a tarot card reader or diviner. This is very interesting. So with this deck consisting of 10 cards, the tarot card reading spread consisting of 10 cards, it says that the reversed cards have a weak, a weak, delayed, or even reversed meaning. If the first card is flipped over and is reversed, then the tarot card reader or diviner. I like saying tarot card reader, diviner. I don't know. I'm not too comfortable with that language yet, but maybe at some point in time I will be. So if the first card 1, is flipped over, and it's reversed, then the tarot card reader needs to make it upright. And all the rest of the cards, 9 cards, needs to be flipped from bottom to top instead of maybe the side, right? It's because if the first one is reversed and then the tarot card reader puts it upright, then they have to reverse all the other cards. So anyway, it is very much like the Celtic Cross. I'm not sure if I'm going to have a lot of room here, so we'll see. I guess I'll just, instead of reading them out to you right now, seeing as, oh my gosh, it's been 13 minutes already, I'll just read them what they are as we go along. But yeah. Basically, the roundabout at first glance, if you are familiar with the Celtic Cross, this kind of resembles that. And I'm going to go ahead and deal the cards. 1, 2, 3. These are all separate. They all are spaced out in this original suggested tarot card reading. I do not have enough space on my desk though. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. Then we'll go ahead and get started. 1 second. Okay. All right. First card is the present position. In the Celtic Cross, I think it goes like who you are, your personality, and then your obstacle. If you're wondering, ask the questioner. The tarot card clients. That doesn't happen until card 7. Just letting you know right now, in case you're on pins and needles or something, you say, what's my card? What's my card? Because you are familiar with what the Celtic Cross spread is. The first card is the present position. Okay. which is where you're currently working and living, the area of influence in which you presently exist, which is what I would, my first thought of what the present position is, and then the working and living, I guess. For me as your tarot card reader, well, this card does represent the questioner, so uh, I guess you get two cards: the present position and also card 7, the questioner. All right, let's see what you got. Reverse emperor. We're gonna have to flip it up right. This is such an interesting card. I've been looking through the major arcana deck cards because I feel like it was really easy kind of to remember the minor arcana deck, even though sometimes I still get them mixed up and I might have to reference the book. But the major arcana deck cards, I kind of like to look at them as like a sequence. Like maybe it's kind of a story to be told. Maybe um, there's a reason why the cards are in that order. You know what I mean? Numbered that way. You know, why don't you have, for example, why don't you have Judgment in the World, which are the last two cards, 20 and 21 of the major arcana deck? Well, why don't you have them first? And stuff like that. And so I've been trying, especially with this Dragon Tarot, to kind of respect the order in which the major arcana deck is. This is the Emperor card. I think it's the 4th. In the major arcana deck, it starts with 0. So as far as the number of cards, this is the 5th card, but it has the number 4. And I think this card is very interesting. The Empress, in this Dragon Tarot, she has a little baby dragon. She's like, her colors are kind of the highlight or outline. That's either blue, indigo, I don't know, periwinkle, if you will. So this emperor kind of has the empress's colors, but his own, which are the reddish kind of tones. This one, I'm glad we have a grunge a theme today. Otherwise, this one might look a little scary at first glance. You might say, oh my gosh, is that the Emperor, or is this the Devil card, or the Tower card, or what's going on here? Yeah, this can be quite scary. I guess maybe one, I like the colors because he's got a little bit of this purple, blue purple kind of highlight here with his red, and the Empress has those colors, and she also has her little baby dragon. Um, so I think that's nice. The Empress and the Emperor. The Emperor, I think I view it as a bit of like connection, protection, um, and stuff like that. Um, Maybe like in chess, right? The king in chess, he can only move one square, but the queen has a lot of freedom of movement as a chess piece. But anyway, so I really like the colors as far as looking at the major arcana deck in as a whole. Um, but yeah, at first glance, he could look a little scary. This dragon here, the Emperor, he's very respected. He's again, the Emperor and the Hierophant kind of share a lot of qualities. Um, if you're wondering, the it's the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, and then the Hierophant. So the Empress and the Emperor are in the middle of the High Priestess and the Hierophant. Um, all cards of which are quite pleasant. Um, the one after the Hierophant is, I think it doesn't quite get unpleasant until maybe the Wheel of Fortune, and then it gets to, I think, the Death card or something. Or that could be 15. But anyway, like I said, I'm really trying to look at these 21 or 22 cards of the Major Arcana deck as very much connected in a certain order for a certain reason. And therefore could affect your tarot card reading. But I'm beginning at it. So anyway, he's got an orb and a saber, or a mace, if you will. And like many Emperor cards, he's got a ram head. I think the rams are the ones that have the horns that go like that kind of curl. But he's in the realm of doing. A lot of action going on here. I'm going to read the description real quick. Oh, Martian symbol of the orb. I think in this tarot card deck, there's a lot of language like that. I think Mars is ruled by Aries, and I think is as far as like astrological houses and stuff like that, is the planet that kind of controls anger and passion. But as far as like passion within like a romantic relationship, that would be Taurus, which is ruled by Venus. I think Aries might be the ram, but the little symbol is like kind of like the kind of reminds me of like a snake or something. So as far as a guardian of anger and passion, I would say that a ram or a snake, it would not be, I think that's very appropriate. Yeah. So yeah, the Emperor has a superiority. He's got a Martian symbol of the orb. And an arrow. It's an arrow, not a mace, okay? Which is a bit of, I guess, his interpretation of yin yang. It's an association of the dynamic powers of action. So a bit of a yin yang, but without so much of the rest emphasis. He is master over all realms of doing. So you think of Mars, you think, I think Aries is ruling planet is Mars. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think last time I said the Cancer was the Pisces. I think I got them too confused on one of the past videos. So yeah, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. If I had access to y'all's comments, I probably would pin the correction as a comment. But anyway, so as far as the present position, I like this card, especially considering this kind of confusion between the present position and the questioner being card 7. I think this is very appropriate. It's a Major Arcana deck card, master of all realms of doing. And as far as a master, it's you walk the walk and talk the talk. You have learned things in a manner that is very dynamic, is very, you're able to approach any situation and utilize everything that you know. And not only do you know things, but you know things because of experience, which is really great. So yeah, this is a very positive card. He's the master of all things doing, and he sits on a throne of superiority over everyone else, and only equal with the Empress. That's what it says in the book. Um, and upright is a struggle for personal independence. This is really great as far as the emperor and everything that I just said. We hear the word struggle and maybe we don't particularly like it. What do I have to struggle for in this tarot card reading? But I think struggle just means effort and discipline and focus. So a very positive card for our present position. Um, that doing a very headstrong present position, not in a position of um, vulnerability, right? So this is great. I guess we can see card two, our immediate influence. Immediate sphere of involvement. Obstacles that lie just ahead. So I guess I have to flip it up the other way. The Nine of Cups. This is a life is a celebration. So this is very interesting, especially considering the Emperor card we just received. Y'all, as the questioner just received. The Emperor card is very serious. And so the immediate obstacles which lie ahead are a sphere. What is it? What is the immediate sphere of involvement? Is this reverse Nine of Cups? Upright, this Nine of Cups, you see there's a little whale tail, very pleasant mountains and waterfall. This Nine of Cups upright is life is a celebration. So reversed, I would say that maybe life is not a celebration. Maybe um, there's a lot of seriousness involved, um, which I think in this context here could mean respect. When you take things seriously, inherent in that, I think, is you respect what's going on. Um, if you kind of look at the glass leaning a glass of water leaning a certain way, this a life is a celebration. It can be I guess maybe to you, the questioner, in your present position, a little bit unserious and inexperienced. When this emperor here, I think, is looking at this immediate sphere of involvement um, as somebody who is not taking anything seriously and not respecting themselves or others, and really taking advantage of this concept of life as a celebration. So I would say we have kind of opposites going on here. Um, as far as immediate sphere of involvement, um, and yeah, I'm not the emperor. I'm not too worried about it. Master over the realms of all things doing. Doing is also respecting, um, is I don't want to use the word playful, but being able to um, make time for the important things in life, including the things that bring you happiness and stuff like that. So this reversed Nine of Cups here, it could either signify somebody who is the complete opposite, somebody who has taken this motto of life is a celebration to an extreme that could be found to be quite annoying to others, especially given the immediate sphere of involvement position. Um, but as far as the Emperor being the Emperor, this reverse Nine of Cups just could be a strategy, not going along to get along with this just go with the flow type attitude, zero thinking of the future, just letting whatever happen. I think this reversed Nine of Cups is probably a strategy that the Emperor, representing the present position of you, the questioner, has decided to take in this immediate sphere of involvement. So let's go ahead and go with the goal or destiny. A best possible outcome based on the existing circumstances. A questioner's aim or ideal within the present frame of reference. So very interesting again with this reverse Nine of Cups. And the Emperor card. Oh, and that's a little bit of Eight of Wands, upright. Things around you speeding up. That's what this Eight of Wands means. You see all the fire, and then this stream of water, and the sun in the distant horizon. So yeah, the best possible outcome and scenario, considering the current existing situation, present frame, is things speeding up, which is very interesting considering this immediate sphere of involvement. I think this reverse Nine of Cups, I like to kind of reminds me when I say party, party, party. I think first of all, I think it's funny considering my reputation, past and current reputation, and what is this for? What are the motivations and stuff like that? As far as is this going to be something that you regret in the future or no? So yeah, this reversed Nine of Cups, I think it kind of is emphasized with sometimes I say party, party, party when I'm questioning what is the worth of some people's attitudes to have certain things and experiences. So yeah, very interesting with this Eight of Wands thing speeding up. Yeah, the minor arcana deck suits, they have a lot shorter of a description than the major arcana deck. Things speeding up, I think this is a positive card. I think it's great being above the Emperor. You have a major and minor arcana deck vibes going your way, all realms of doing. So I think you'll probably have some sort of feeling or vibe where things are just going to go great. Things are the harder you work, the luckier you get, or and stuff like that. This kind of in the zone type vibe where you're just going to feel like you are excelling at what you do, and even given this things are speeding up element, you're gonna do fine, and you're actually going to like to utilize your skills and abilities in that way. So obviously a very pleasant card. The Distant Past Foundation is card 4. Which is a broad, general, what is it, idea? Broad and basic events that have in the past, influences that form your foundation, of which present events are based. The Five of Cups. A lot of water here. Got water kind of on the lower, even though the way this is described, says this card is behind the questioner. It kind of this makes it kind of seem like this X and Y, and also Z plane, right? You have the X-axis and the Y-axis, and then the Z-axis is that one, right? This card kind of makes it kind of seem like that. But anyway, we have the Five of Cups, a lot of water elements in the lower part, or maybe the back part of this tarot card reading. This one is not isolation. You see this one, isn't it such a pleasant card? You have this little dragon swimming with this Five of Cups and in the moon right over here. What could not be pleasant about this card, right? But wait. It's a disillusionment if you rely on the commitments of others. So I think it's probably extremely appropriate for it to be with this reversed. Life is a celebration. There's a lot of independence, I guess, with this dragon, this Five of Cups dragon, which I think probably goes very well with this Emperor and Eight of Wands here. Things speeding up if you have kind of it's a group effort. If you're this is something that if you rely, I guess, like the card says, if you rely on other people, I think maybe there will be efficient at best with this trying to be in the either in the realm of doing or in this superiority and a master of